Let's take you to our correspondent Nkechi Ogbana, who is monitoring developments from neighbouring Nigeria, and there is lots to discuss. But can we first look at this warning from Mr. Blinken about Wagner being in Niger in the future, how destabilising that could be? Nkechi, can you tell us what is the presence of Wagner at the moment in Niger, or are they only active in neighbouring countries?
Well, Lucy, it's uncertain to confirm at this time if Wagner forces are in Niger. However, they have had huge presence in Mali and Burkina Faso, where the military leaders there have requested for their support ever since those two countries severed military operations with former colonial master France. However, we know that a few days ago, Niger's coup leaders reached out to Wagner for support, especially in military operations, as ECOWAS threatened to use a military intervention should the coup leaders remain defiant and cede to power.
Nkechi, what is the American influence in Niger in terms of the amount of aid they give and militarily as well? And what would happen, in fact, if they withdraw that?
Lucy, Sub-Saharan Africa has been a huge beneficiary of aid from the U.S., but in Niger alone, according to the USAID, Niger received about $240 million in 2021, and which was used in humanitarian and life-threatening aid in much needed in the region. However, Niger relies on over 40% of aid for its budget. So 40% of its budget comes from aid, especially from international bodies. And so a cut from these aids would mean that the country would worsen in its poverty levels. We have seen a huge humanitarian crisis in the region as a result of jihadist operations that have sent a lot of people into displacement across the region. And so that would just worsen the situation in general.